Roots Reseller, you give me an offer and I'll take it.
I say, this is Johnny's place, where you can have it for no problem. I got the dollars.
Fixed income, no credit, bad credit. Here at Kajun Roots Reseller, that's no problem.
Let them have it.
I've got my dollars and I sit in my best offer.
We say yes. See the special man. The easiest man on YouTube.
You got the dollars? We got the offer? Let them have it with no problem.
Hello, everyone, and good morning on this Monday morning. How's everybody doing this morning? Hello, and welcome. Over here in this neck of the country in Massachusetts, it is going to be raining all day and nasty, but guess what? It's okay because I've been in the house all day. First in the chat today was Miss Anna. Hello, good morning, and welcome. Lucky Charms Wendy. Hello, good morning, and welcome. Mr. Mike Yinzer Picker. Hello, good morning, and welcome. Mr. Jimmy. Hello. Marcus. Hello, good morning, and welcome. Let's see here. And also we are on the Facebook side as well. Stephen, good morning. Hello, and welcome. Good to see each and every one of you this morning. Kevin. Hello. Yeah, I was able to catch your show. Was it this morning, last night, yesterday? I forgot already. It's like this whole weekend's all in one day. Good morning, hello, and welcome to Raven. Hello, good morning, and welcome. And it's also Rat's Stash. Hello, good morning, and welcome. I want to first say also welcome each and every one of you. Stitch it. Hello, Miss Pam. How are you doing? Good morning, hello, and welcome. First, I want to congratulate Mr. Jimmy for doing his first. Now he's the co-host with Dina every Sunday, so congratulations. That was a pretty good show last night for your first show being going live as a co-host. So good for you, and I'm glad to see you branching out. Well, my goals for this week, I haven't set them up yet. I'm just going to list. So far this weekend, and I say weekend because it's from Friday to today, this morning, I was able to list 103 items on eBay and 12 items, my first listings yesterday on Amazon. So we'll see how that goes. It was a little weird, a little difference on the platform, but I think I'm getting used to it. It's not as hard as I thought it was. I was a little nervous at first, but I got my first 12 items listed yesterday on Amazon. It was actually a Halloween book, so we'll see how that goes. And I'm still going to list more. It's just that was my first of many to come on Amazon. But yeah, I'm at over 3,700 items now, getting close to the 4,000 mark of items listed on eBay. Also, we have Wings of Love. I want to say Crystal. I hope I'm right. You're welcome, Jimmy. Good morning, the seller Sniper. How are you doing? Good morning, hello, and welcome. Good morning. My Amazon payment kicked in today. Awesome. Yeah, that is awesome. Yes, it's getting close already. Already October. The first week already, and yes, we are getting closer. This past weekend, I did a lot of Halloween and Christmas items. Warcraft, how are you doing this morning, Williams? Good to see you. Hello. Tammy, I'm sorry. Well, hello, Tammy. Dawn and Mary from Two Hip Chicks. Hello, good morning, and welcome. Thank you so much for reminding me. I don't know why I had a brain freeze on that one, but yeah, awesome. Yeah, I've been pretty busy. Yesterday I woke up, it was at 2 o'clock, which I'm usually up about 2-3 o'clock on the weekends. But yesterday I had to go bring Robert to the airport. And when I got back home, it was nonstop listing yesterday. Kayla, hello, good morning, and welcome. Had my first live stream over the weekend, and it was really fun. I have to go back and watch it because I didn't watch hardly anything this past week, and I did a lot of work trying to get a lot done. Gives me encouragement. I need to list my death pile. Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. One of the things too that, Johnny, are you doing FBA or FBM? FBM. Right now, I want to kind of get my feet wet, so I figured why not do it. It is cheaper on fees. Yes, you got to stay on fees. But I noticed that it's cheaper to do FBM than FBA. So being that I'm just starting out, I'm going to stay with FBM for now until I get my wings and feet wet enough to where I can start doing FBA. But I think right now I'm going to be comfortable with that. I already have the stuff in my inventory. Everything I list anyway goes in my inventory closet. So that way I'll just keep it in those categories. Right now I'm just listing books, which I have a lot. I was going to list my, last week I did the Stephen King books. I had 36 books, all first editions. and I wasn't happy with the prices on Amazon, so I just basically stuck them on eBay for now. So yeah, I was just it was really different platform, but once I guess you get used to it, it's different. Start FBM, then FBA now. Yeah, exactly. Right now, I'm just going to try it out and see. I started with FBA 2 years ago, then I started FBM 3 months ago. Awesome. Yeah, I just figured I'd just automatically do that and see how it goes. But yeah, I just got to get more listed right now. It's just a matter of taking those little baby steps, just like I did when I first started eBay 2.5 years ago. Jimmy, it hasn't been a long time since I've seen those puppies in the wild. Oh, what you talking about? What puppies? Tell us of the butter print. Oh, Pyrex. Wow. Let's see. Good morning, everybody. Hello, Pammy. How are you doing? FBM filled by merchants. FBA. Oh, somebody must have asked. Yes. Good morning, James. Hello. Good morning and welcome. Well, just to let everybody know, I am going to bring this to y'all and see what y'all think and give me your ideas and your thoughts. I'm trying to see maybe to take the morning show to a different direction. So I'd like your opinions on what you would like to see as a morning show. Good morning, DC Sales. Hello. I'm just wondering what I should do. I did change my picture for right now for the Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So that's why you'll see the little pink angel wings ribbon fulfilled by Amazon. Yeah. I just want to do I'm gonna do it myself. It's amazing. I listed 10 of an item, got to sleep, waking up. These are all so awesome. I need to figure out how to set my notifications. I know I have the it's set. I think I have it set on my phone to hear the sound, but I'm not 100% sure. But I do need to check my account every morning like I do. I need to add that to my morning routine when I do my extra checks every morning that I do. All right, so I just put the link in the chat. It is pinned at the top. If anybody would like to come on and talk about your Specialized or anything you have going on special on your channel, you're more than welcome. Little Miss Q, hello, good morning and welcome. James, you leaving today to go to Mexico? To the Florida, I think it is. Is it today? I know it's one day this week, you said. There we go. So yeah, it's been a good weekend. So what everybody else did for the weekend? How did y'all plans go this weekend? What did y'all do? Did y'all get any good things? Sourcing. Speaking of sourcing too, I'm not going to be going sourcing right now. Yes, my comments, you skipped right over it. Oh Lord, James, I'm so sorry. Let me go back and look. Let's see here. Heading here to Miami. Okay, I knew it was today somewhere. Good. Get on your Uber and go. Get your little green card or whatever you got to get to be legal. That's one thing you got to realize, James. When this chat goes flying, it goes flying. Sorry, I missed your comment. Good morning, Jerry. How are you doing? Hello. Good morning and welcome. Yeah, I had a good weekend too. I listed a lot this weekend. I'm getting through my money pile. I don't even call it a death pile anymore. It's just inventory that I don't have to go and source right now. And basically what I've been doing is going through, trying to get all the Christmas, Halloween. I did all my costumes I had. They were all new from last year, after Halloween last year that I listed. Christmas ornaments, which has been already starting to sell. I even started selling, and I just listed those this weekend with some old military aircraft models. And I just listed those this weekend, and I already sold the first of those. So pretty good. Good morning, Cheryl. How are you doing? Hello. Good morning and welcome. So basically my question of the day is, what do y'all would like to see for the morning show? Because as of right now, I have no guests for the month, which is fine. I still want to go ahead and promote channels and things like that. I'm not sweating the little things. If I don't get a guest, that's fine. Flight isn't till afternoon, but I fist to get negative. Oh, yes. That's right. Yeah, Robert went on. He's in Virginia this week. Just dropped off the van for the show. Now getting ready for 2 weeks for the next one. Ouch. Yeah, I kind of figured that's what you meant, James. So, but yeah, I got a lot done this weekend. Looking to get more done this week. So, Jimmy, how did it feel to do your first co-host last night? I know it started where you looked like you were a little nervous at first, but that's like that anywhere, anytime you get started. Let's see. Also, I want to do this. Drop Jennifer's link. She may not be here this morning. She's had some. She's in the hospital with her daughter, back and forth with her children. Give her some love and support, and show her some love with the buy me a milkshake. She's dealing with that. She was talking about that this weekend. So definitely go to support her. Good morning, all. Hope everyone is having a start to Q. Yes, I have been having a good start to Q4. Good morning, Jessica. Hello. Good morning and welcome. Airlines are thinking of making negative testing mandatory for U.S. Oh, okay. I'm not flying right now, so yeah, I heard about that. I'm trying to get my money pile listed and caught up. Yes, that's what I'm doing too. There was some garage sales, yard sales, and some auction spots going on this weekend, but I didn't go. I just want to work through what I have already. I have enough inventory to last through the winter, so I'm just going to continuously list what I got because my goal is to get this done by the end of the year and then start all over next year. So we'll see what happens. Listed 40 items this weekend. It shows in the service. Yeah, it does. Yeah, because I'm averaging about 37, anywhere from 22 to 37 a day right now. It was fun, actually, but both were nervous. Yeah, it's going to happen. Well, good morning, Nana Tank. How are you doing? Good to see you. Looking so... Well, thank you. So good to see you, and hope you're doing well. Hope you get to feeling better. Hope you're doing better. Yeah, and that's what I want to do. I want to just continue working through the winter with what I have. I do have some auction items that I did buy, but it was more of a smaller amount of stuff, which is more filler stuff from my antique booth, which also I'm going through right now. I have to list. I got 4 boxes full of stuff I have to inventory and tag to bring to my antique booth this weekend, which I'm trying to do either Thursday or Friday, and get those done in my antique booth, and I have those ready to go. I just got to tag them and then put them in the inventory. Today's National Taco Day. Isn't that every day for you, James? Yes, it is. So how does my mic sound? I'm trying to work with the knobs on my mic to kind of adjust them to see how they work, how they sound. Is there any difference? Is it better? Is it worse? For those that are usually here, they kind of know what's going on. Yes, don't forget to drop your links. Jennifer may not be here today. She is taking care of her daughter. If you guys are up there in USA. Sounds good. Okay, thank you. Let's see here. So, Nana, don't forget to drop your links in the chat, too, for your shows you got going on. If you have something going on this week, drop your links. Thank you. Yeah, I've been trying to adjust it to see how it sounds. A bit loud when you yell. Yell? Who? Not me. I just want to make sure your hearing aids are working, James. Did you turn your batteries up, the volume, or did you have it too loud? Oh, I know it is. You probably put fresh batteries in. I made this video yesterday, how to make my background white for eBay. They built in eBay tool sucks. Yeah, I don't use it. I tried it. I think when it first came out, I tried it. And I didn't like it because of the way it crops around your pictures, so I don't use it. Yeah, I just don't even fool with it. Oh, but you are, Blanche. By the way, Johnny, what did you want me... What day did you want me to come on? Okay, if you want to come on this Friday, this is the Friday coming up. That's every 2 weeks. Let me look at my list. Yeah, this Friday. I have room this Friday. If you want to come on, just say yes or no in the chat. I can use more for this Saturday, this Friday. I do it every 2 weeks. So this Friday is the 2 week time. Let's see here. Plus shipping. Yeah, you're right about that. Handling, you're right about that too. I've stopped worrying them so much about being perfect. Yeah, I'm the same way. I just make sure I use a lot more lights when I'm taking pictures. I'm looking at some new lights that I've found out about this weekend on a channel that I've been watching. And I have them on my wish list on Amazon just to kind of see and do a little bit more research. But there's some new lights that they came out with where they actually clip onto the table to where you don't have to have the legs of the actual lights that have the 3 legs that come out at the bottom. So it's going to be at 2:00 p.m. Eastern, Jerry. It's every other Friday, which is this Friday, and it's at 2 p.m. Eastern. The thumbnails are already out. I'm waiting to get the list before I send everybody the link for this Friday for the show. Let's see here. I use white backgrounds. Yeah, I just use my own. I have a white background already. What kind of mic do you use, Johnny? The Yeti. It's actually a Yeti, but it's a red one. Even though it says it's a blue Yeti, it's a red one. I've been having this for about, I want to say I did buy this until my first 8 months. Within the first 6 to 8 months of me doing YouTube. At the beginning, I was always using the mic on the laptop, on the computer. And then about 6 to 8 months later, I started looking into this Yeti. And I got the Yeti. So it's actually a red one, but it is a blue Yeti. I'm just learning how to do the, what they call that again? The adjusting on the mic itself. Let's see, everybody. Hello. Jessica saying hello to everybody. Nana Tank. Calling all YouTube, Instagram resellers. Twice for coming in November the 13th and 14th. Please email it. There's an email. Plus, you rank higher in Google search with a white background, so they say. Yeah, I don't know about all that, but I do promote my listings at trending, not anything above it. And one thing I have to say, though, even with doing the trending promoted listings, not all my sales are coming through the promoted listings, but I do have a lot. I want to say 80% of my sales are through it, but not a lot of them. Put me in. I'll be at home from getting the little. Okay. You're down. Got you on the list. Let's see here. Monthly. Where did this go? Q4 tips of the day. Oh, cool. You're going to start that back up. That is awesome. Yeah, don't forget, you got your new coupon for the month. If you need any supplies, make sure you try to get them. I just heard, too, that they have new holiday stuff for shipping supplies. I just focus on good pictures. I do the mix of white and blue backgrounds. Yeah, I just focus on making sure my pictures are focused. I do already have a white wall and a whitish tabletop that I use, my countertop. So I don't do nothing different. As long as you can see them. Yeah, and I try to make sure I get a good picture as square as I can get it. Types of Nike shoes, and most of the pictures come sourcing through the background. Yeah, you just got to take your time with your pictures. Make sure they're nice and focused. Yeah, I noticed my sales have been going, they're not as high as they usually, but usually mine's about 60 to 80%, but the highest in my sales would be 80% of my promoted listings. I've never gone any higher than that on my sales. Like, for example, this weekend I've had, yesterday I had 8 sales, and of the 8, 5 or 6 of them were, I want to say 5 of them were promoted listings. Let's see, I don't think it matters when people search on eBay, but Google, it makes it. Yeah, I've heard that they do a lot on Google search when it comes to that. So I don't know how well that works. I haven't seen it. I haven't used it. I never tried it. So I don't know if it works or not. But again, I heard it does. Now, one of the things I've noticed when I'm searching for certain products, they do have some that are sponsored, and the sponsor means those that are using promoted listings. Back to driving so far. So back on later. All right. Don't make sure you're not driving on the phone and driving. Be careful. So yeah, if anybody wants to come on, the link is in the blue box above in the chat. I also I'm gonna do it again. This is Jennifer's link. I know she won't be able to be here. She might, and she says she's gonna try, but she has to be with her daughter. So y'all keep her in your thoughts and prayers with her and her daughter. There's her link to buy her milkshake. Well, white background things is Raleigh Roots 2 years ago. Subs they have. I took their advice. Yeah, it all depends on your items, but I always use a white background. I don't change my background. Although I did notice one set of pictures, I didn't realize I had a cardboard on the a box that'll cut out that was on my countertop, and I took pictures of the items that were there without realizing it, and it still sold because I didn't realize it after it sold. But just the base of it where it was sitting on, the back of the wall was still white. So, and that's what I always use. I have a counter that I use for shipping and packing and also photos. But I think even when people like Raleigh Roots say that they buy, they don't always use the white background either. Yeah, but I always use it. I don't change it. One time, like I said, was an accident with cardboard on the base, and I didn't realize it till the item sold. Oh yeah, don't forget this week's featured channel. Let me get that link. Is Mr. Roman Anytime Picker. There we go. All right. I don't have white background either. Start their pages as regular white background. You can only still see their shadows. Yeah. Yeah, I try to, when I do my pictures, I try not to have a shadow on the background, so I try to reposition the lights or bring it up away from the wall to get rid of that back wall shadow. It's not that often I do, depending on how the picture comes out. And I just take all my pictures and transfer them to a external hard drive. That way when I need them, I just pull them up when I do my listings. Yeah, I already got my 11 listed this morning. I got more to do. That's just not the end of the day for sure. I got more to list. Well, good morning, Bobby. How are you doing? Good to see you. It's funny not seeing videos coming from you right now, but I understand you have to take a break. You got to do what you got to do. It's for you. But yeah, we're going to miss you for a little while there. But I'm glad to see you in the chats, though. Good morning, Miss Carol. My new co-host as of today for the eBay bingo. Bingo. Let's see. Bobby was up. Everybody saying hello. Like I said, if anybody wants to come on, the link is at the top in the blue box. You're more than welcome to come on and talk about your channel, promote anything you have going on your channel. Yes, Bobby, what's up? So good to see each and every one of y'all every morning. Carol, how's the weather in your area down there? It's nasty and raining here. I forgot I had a pre-planned appearance on Thursday on the Burries show. This week? Yeah, it's like that over here too. And Carol, I'm so sorry. I went to bed so early. I forgot all about. Yes, I was cooking that Thursday when your show went on at 4. I plumbly forgot about it. I was cooking, and then I realized that afternoon that I missed it. It's not like I don't have enough to get from you already, but still, I missed the show itself. Good morning, Irene. How are you doing? Good morning. Hello and welcome. I saw the email you sent out. Closed the pool yesterday. The water was cold. Oh, I bet it was. They needed it. Yeah, last week I couldn't take it. I had to go to bed. I just, yeah. Good morning, Larry. How are you doing? Good morning. Hello and welcome. Yeah, I couldn't stay up long last Thursday. Sometimes I can't stay up watching their show all night. I don't stay up late that much. Maybe on the weekends, like I did this Friday for a little while. I think I went to bed at 12. That was late for me. And then I didn't wake up till 5:55 on Saturday morning. It's like, wow. Yeah, I missed you too. But yeah, I last week I was going to bed early and not having to stay up watching too many shows. But I was cooking the day that Thursday. And I just realized that it was like this Saturday. I told Robert, "Oh my God, I forgot your show that Thursday." He said, "I'm sure she's going to forgive you." I said, "Yeah, I think she will." So yeah, I brought Robert to the airport yesterday. Had to get up at 3:00 to bring him, and then it's like an hour and 25 minutes to get from here to the airport. So not too bad. The traffic was a lot easier going in that early in the morning than it is in the evening. Then I got to go back and pick him up, I think, this Saturday. I think it's on my calendar for Saturday. Everybody saying good morning. Time has been against me. Friday and Saturday has been 43 sales, over 1,400 sales, just so busy. Yeah. I enjoy it because for me, I'm trying to get to my 4,000 items listed. But the good thing about it is I am listing every day. And the more sales I have, the harder it is for me to get my goal I'm trying to reach. But that's okay. I can handle that. I like that. So you're single. Yes. Not having to cook full meals and relax and cook what I want, how long I want for the week, and all that good stuff. I don't know why I said that because I do it anyway. So, Katie, hello, good morning, and welcome. How many do you list a day? For me, I average between 20 and 30, but on a good day, 57 to 60. On a good day. But that's usually my goal. Like last week, just the weekend, I did 103. Just this past weekend. But let me look at my list here. Because I make a list of all my numbers for the week. Last week I did 210 last week. And then this weekend I did 103. But last week I did 210 last week. And again, I'm still listing every day, but I'm trying to get all the Christmas. This past weekend was my Christmas, my Halloween, toys, everything that's still new in pack. I am now at 46-ish, just listing. Yeah, I just list daily too. 15 to 30 a day. Cool. Janine, hello, good morning, and welcome. I don't know if I said hello earlier, but I'll say it again. I feel like that's trouble getting up to 15. Well, the thing about it is, though, the more you do it, I've been doing this for a year and 3 months. No, 2019, 2020, 21. 2 years and 3 months I've been doing this for eBay. But it took me a while to get into that rhythm of always making sure and being consistent. The more you do it, the more it comes natural. But that's just my goal. Not everybody's the same. You basically do what pace you can do. I'm doing this full time, whereas some people do it part time. So it just depends on your day and what you have and things that are going on in your life. It changes the ways you can list. I got to step up my game. I'm at 10 a day. Sometimes I can't get that with me being so busy scheduled. Yes, and that's understandable. You have a full-time job. I don't. Some people have a full-time or part-time job, and they do the eBay at part-time or half-time. One of the things I would love to make sure and tell everybody is don't compare yourself to others. Yeah, maybe help you, give you that goal or that push or that inspiration to help you get to those goals. But don't put yourself down because you're not doing what others are doing. You can only do what's best for you and the speed of what you're doing. Johnny, 4,000 items, nice goal. I am trying to get to 3,000 at 24:30 this morning. That is awesome, Larry. But again, what it is that it's everybody works at a different pace. For me, I don't have to work on sourcing because I got a lot. And everybody calls it a death pile. I just call it an opportunity pile or a money pile because I'm still not haven't been able to list it yet. But I've been doing that for a reason because when I was having the opportunity to go before even the COVID, and then after I started doing auctions and estate sales. So I have enough inventory where even during the winter, I don't have to worry about it because I have enough to do my sourcing. Now, don't get me wrong. I do still do some auction items online, but a lot of times now I'm more picky and it's all going into my antique booth. The stuff that I'm listing here is stuff that is going on my eBay store. I bought some books that is going on Amazon now that I'm approved and been listing on Amazon. So yeah, it's just a matter of working at it every day. Johnny, where do you source that you have so many items to list? For me, it's been estate sales, garage sales before the pandemic. I have not done any since, except for the one I did at my neighbor's right here. There was a move out sale. I do online auctions. And then again, it's stuff that I get to it when I can. Like this closet right behind me used to be all stored items not listed. Well, guess what? It's wall-to-wall shelves, and it's all listed now. So, yeah, it's just a matter of changing your way of listing and buying for right now. It's just, for me, I got plenty enough to last me during the winter. Well, that way I ain't got to worry about it. I mean, don't get me wrong. We still go sourcing here and there, like maybe going through a thrift shop or something like that. But I also am only at 230 listings. And again, everybody's different. Just list things you don't sell, you don't get. That's right. Well, good morning, Nita. How are you doing? Hello, good morning, and welcome. I'll check you out, Mike. That is the key, right, Johnny? Yes, the key. What did I miss for the key? Let's see here. Janine. Did I miss something she said? So yeah, as far as the key of listing, again, don't compare yourself to others because you don't want to put yourself down in the sense that they're doing more than you. Everybody is different. For me, I don't have any children. I don't have a full-time job. And this is I don't call it a job. I call it a opportunity to be able to take my time, make my own hours. But for me, good morning, Amy. Hello, good morning, and welcome. For me, it's more of just getting things listed on a daily basis. But the more you list, the more it comes into natural for you and getting in the routine. If you're a part-timer on eBay or online sales, because you work a full-time job or a part-time job, then those different goals for you would be different than others who are doing it full-time. I had my first flea market set up. Awesome. Made $10, but made 10, but paid 30 for the setup. It was a bust. Sorry to hear that, because I got 3 sales overnight. That's a good thing. Don't compare yourself to others. It can make you vain and bitter. Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm saying don't do it. My goals are maybe different than yours, or someone else's goals are different than others, but only do what you can do. 20 subs away from 400. Wow, you're getting close. Do you cross post or cross list? I just did that yesterday for the first time, but I did it on my own. I don't use any apps. Yesterday I did have I have some Halloween books I bought last year after Halloween at Walmart on clearance. And I already have them listed on eBay. So I took that same listing and I listed 12 of those on eBay, on Amazon. But I did my own listings. I didn't cross post. Because I know that those are listed on both. But the only other cross posting I do is Bonanza with my eBay store. With Bonanza, I just have it imported into Bonanza, and it's just an extra eyes. I don't pay for that. So it's just another platform. Adam, hello, good morning, and welcome. How are you doing? Good to see you. And the chat just flew on me here. Well, good morning, Roman. How are you doing? Just to let everybody know, he is our featured channel for the week. I already put it in earlier, but guess what? I'm going to put it in again now. There's the link if you haven't checked out his channel. I'm going to say this like I say all the time. First of all, everything that we do, no matter who you are, we're just here to help you, motivate you to get you into what you want to do, help you reach your goals. That's what we're here for, to help each other. But the biggest thing is everyone's goals are different. You can only be the one who is going to set your goals in the manner that you can, knowing that you can achieve what you want. Now, remember, when I'm talking about setting your goals, don't set your goals to where it's so much out of reach. Always remember when you're setting your goals, if you want to say have a certain amount of listings by by Christmas, what you want to do is take those days and divide them by how many days, take how many days they are, divide them by those weeks, and then divide them into a single day to give you an idea of how much you want to list by the day. Don't look at the bigger picture. Look at the smaller one first. Because just like when I say when you're eating a meal, you don't eat the meal all at one time. You eat them one bite at a time. And that's why I use that as an example, because you don't want to overwhelm yourself and then you're going to get upset with yourself because you don't reach that goal. So make them in smaller goals for you to be able to reach. You shouldn't be promoting that Russian pro-bot like that. Okay, I'm sorry you feel that way, but yeah, okay. Paul's here. You feel the love is in the air. I can feel it all around. Good morning, Collecting Chaos. Hello, hello, hello. Good morning. We need to promote you. You are lagging behind. Yeah, you're right about that, huh? We need to get them up there too. Let's see here. Nana Tink's still in here telling everybody hello. I hope you're feeling well, Nana. I hope to say the same. I hope to see some of the resellers who are online auctions reach out to me. I know, I'm messing with y'all. I know. I understand y'all joking. I watch y'all in other chats too, so I know. Don't take it so serious. It's okay. It's all good. Paul doesn't like your morning jokes. Oh, Lord Jesus. Well, like I say every morning, the link is at the top in the blue box. If you want to come on in and promote your channel, if you have anything special going on, there's the link right above. Come on in and let us chat and promote your channel. Hello, Helen. Hello, hello, hello. How are you doing? Good morning. Hello and welcome. Mexico is a big country. Yeah, you're right about that. But yeah, my goals that I'm just making. I just wanted to make it by the end of the year. I did one by October 1st, but I did miss it by 277 items. So that's why I am definitely working harder at getting to that goal, which is a good thing for me because the more I list, the more I sell, the harder it is for me to get to that goal, which is fine. I'm good with that. That just makes me want to work even harder. They can get as the day goes. Yeah, they do. You're right about that. The plan this morning was to finish fishing, drop my packages off the PO, and then get home time to watch this. The plans didn't include waking up at 8:15 this morning. Sorry to hear that. Watching too much football yesterday. I didn't even watch any TV yesterday. I just basically was listing. Driving home from Maine. Awesome. Chilling on Monday. Get those things listed, packed items, videos. Resell, promote. Wow, that's a long list of things to do. I already got my packing done this morning. I've been up since, I woke up this morning at 3:10, 3:15, something like that. So yeah, for me it was a little later than usual, but that's okay because I didn't go to bed till 9 o'clock last night. But yeah, it's not as hot. It's not as cold as yesterday. Yesterday, it was like 42 degrees yesterday morning, but then it got up to like 60. Today, it is 54 degrees this morning. But it's been raining and all nasty all morning already. Let's see here. Yeah, don't forget to drop your links to your channel. If you have anything special going on, drop that as well. I have a live sale Wednesday at 11 a.m. I'm going to have to check that out and drop your links to that. What else are you driving? Here we go. Here's Laura. Your morning news update.
Hello, Donnie.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm blasting you.
I'm okay.
Now you're going to let us know what you got going on. You didn't have no more shows, did you?
Not yet, but we probably...
Oh, Lord Jesus. I love it when you said not yet.
Exactly.
Hello, peddling prophets. Hello, good morning, and welcome. I can tell you one thing is nice to say. Tom Brady come back home yesterday. Oh, he was at his house. I didn't pay no attention. I didn't even watch it. Good to be in Albany, New York. Weekend, Johnny. Guess I need 2-pack layers. Yes, we are having the lows. I think like in the 60s is the highs this week. It's really nice. I love it.
We're still in the 70s and 80s.
Yeah, yesterday I was even in my shorts when I went to bring Robert to the airport because I wasn't getting out. And it was nice and comfortable. I loved it. Nice tea. Hello, good morning, and welcome. It was anytime. Okay, so let us know what you got going on, Lori, and what you got going on whose channel it's on, who you got guest with, and all that good stuff. Give us an update.
Here we go. My channel all week. So today, 7 p.m. Eastern, it's myself, Melanie, and Ella, as usual. Tomorrow, we have our book sale at 1 p.m. Eastern. Then we come back on that night. We're doing a special show. It's to celebrate the victims of Prohibition, which is a cannabis holiday. So we're having another 420 show. It'll be myself, Melanie, Marion, and Horizon. And then we're off on Wednesday still.
For now.
For now. Ooh, then we're back on Thursday night at 7 p.m. Eastern with myself, Melanie, and who's our guest? I just completely lost it. Who is our guest?
To what?
I'm trying to figure out who our guest is. I lost it. Completely left my mind. Let's see.
All-time record passed up Drew Brees. All the time passing record. I'm not sure what that means. I didn't watch it yesterday.
On Friday, of course, we have our book sale at 1 p.m. Eastern. And then at Friday night at 7 p.m. Eastern, we have a regular show with myself, Melanie, and Marion. And yeah, so far, that's what we have.
And when somebody wants to be a guest on your show, what day and what they got to do to get in touch with you?
All they have to do is email myself or Melanie. Mine is very easy. It's laurabemos@gmail.com. And we're scheduling for November.
Wow, y'all booked until November?
Yep. Seems like I've gotten emails daily almost. So, hey, we love it.
I hear that. Let's see. Yeah, I didn't watch the game this weekend. I did hear about it. That we're going to give Tom Brady a standing ovation or something at the beginning. But when it came to the game, they were going to play. But I didn't watch the games yesterday. I just basically kept on watching my listings get done and pictures, and that was it. I didn't even watch no TV yesterday. Except the morning news. I did watch the morning news.
I remember our Thursday night guest is Michael Whalen, a.k.a. Wheels.
Wait, what?
A.k.a. Wheels. Wheels, Michael Whalen.
Oh. Let's see. It was one boring game to watch until fourth quarter. Okay, well, like I said, I didn't watch it. The only thing I like to watch when I can catch it up on TV here, if not, I'll watch it on my phone, is the Saints game. I am a Saints fan all the way, no matter where I will live. I will always be a Saints fan. Squirrels. Yep, Squirrels is right. Yep, understand.
Just like we'll always be a Bears fan.
Yeah, and again, I don't have nothing against the Patriots up here, or Drew Brees. I mean, Tom Brady or any of them. Is just I don't. If I watch it, I watch it. I don't. It's not something I make for a plan to watch. All because I live up here doesn't mean I have to be a Patriots fan. Just needs to move goals post closer. Yes, indeed. It was that bad. I don't know. I didn't see the games. I don't know I didn't even watch it this morning on the news.
I didn't watch any of it, but I heard I heard somebody all upset about the fact that kicker couldn't make a damn kick.
Huh.
Ended up using a punter or something. I don't know. They were bitching. I was like, okay, whatever. I wasn't watching.
They looked amazing against the Giants. Yeah, I couldn't catch the game this weekend, but I did watch the one where they were against the Patriots, and I loved it. It was a good game. But yeah, I didn't get to watch the one yesterday. Although I do have the app. I can look on the app, but I'll do that after the show. So what you got planned for the day? What you got next?
Plan for today is I'm going to get everything invoiced and packaged and out. That's my plan for the day until the show tonight.
Oh, okay.
You doing today, Johnny?
Listing. I got all my orders packed and ready to go to the post office. I do go to the post office every day because that is my little outing for the day. Kind of get away from, I call this the basement, where my eBay room is at. So that is my little outing. Well, I do it during my lunch. I take a break. That's one thing I always do every day is when I am listing and working in my eBay, I take a break. I get out, walk around, stretch, and then go to the post office and get something to eat, whether it's my leftovers or whatever. But take a break and get out of the room for at least an hour and then come right back to work. And then today, of course, I have 5 o'clock bingo at 5 p.m. Eastern. I can tell you are sure, Paul.
Is this Carol's first day?
She's been on with me before as a co-host in place of Dina, but today will be her first full as a co-host today.
Oh.
Yeah. So I already have all that changed in the thumbnail and everything that was done last week, including, I need to make sure I did the intro too. I think I did.
I thought Carol was coming back on. That's good.
Yeah, she's going to be our permanent co-host on Mondays now.
And I heard, and then isn't she starting her auctions again too?
Yes, she started last week every Thursday.
Yeah.
Miss Carol, don't forget to put your link in the chat for your auction this week. If you got I think you have your thumbnail ready because I saw the email yesterday. Yeah, every Thursday with her and Dawn from Dawn's channel.
Cool.
Son is a big Patriots fan. He keeps us up to date, almost play by play. Yeah, I'll watch it on the app. If I can't watch it on TV, I'll watch it on the app. Great day off to great doctor's appointment. I started last Thursday. Yeah, last Thursday. There was our first one back on. Yeah. Yeah, Dawn came on either Wednesday or Thursday of last week when I opened the link to the chat. She came on, talked about it.
Yeah, she came
from Dawn's channel.
I think it was Friday she was on with us.
I'm not sure now. I'll have to go back and look. But yeah, she was one day last week.
Yeah.
I have not watched football since they changed the name to the Redskins. I hear that. Well, since I moved up here, though, it's not easy to catch the Saints game every weekend. So, like the Patriots game, we were able to see it because it was live up here. But yeah, anytime I want to watch some football, I'll watch it on the app on the phone if I have to. If I have the time. I'm not going to sit there and just take the time out of my day. I hope to have caught the link for most. But thank you, Miss Carol. She's been dropping them links like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
Hey, you got to do it.
I'm doing my first live sale with Stella from Effect Vintage on my channel. I won't lie. I'm a little nervous, but not tech savvy. It's going to happen. You can be okay. The more that's one of the things about doing lives. The more you get the chance to do a live, especially if it's on your channel, it's going to come easy to you as you do it more. I know, granted, I was nervous my first show too. It's natural. You will be okay.
And if you make mistakes, you make mistakes.
Exactly. That's how you can learn from them.
Exactly.
I got her groove back.
Carol's got her groove back?
No, Stella. Where it went? Yeah, Paul says that Stella got her groove back with a question mark.
That was
I just found one I wasn't sub to. Speaking of that, when you do go to somebody's link in the chat, don't forget, when you go to their link, and this is just a public service announcement, And it's free to subscribe. You don't have to pay. When you go to somebody's channel and that word subscribe is in red below the screen, that means you're not subscribed. Change it to gray. Hit the notifications right next to it. Make sure you hit all notifications so you don't miss out when they put out a video or go live or an auction, whatever. And then right next to it, go make a comment on their video. Make sure that you at least make a comment and give them a thumbs up. That all helps their channel. But we don't know if it does or not, but we think that it may be part of you not being able to lose your subscription. So make sure you help. Hello, Yellow Brick Road. How are you doing? Good morning. Hello and welcome. Don't forget to put your link in the chat. I'm not sure your regular schedule, but she does lives as well. So definitely check her out. Or visiting. Or you? Oh, yeah, that's right. Helen, are y'all using StreamYard? Off to shipping. See you later, Johnny. Have a great day. You too, Nana. I hope you're doing well. In case anyone else is subscribed to me. There's her link. That is awesome, Nana. Thank you for dropping your link. Let's see here. I was more nervous the first time I made a video. Yeah, and it's always gonna be like that, but the more you do it, it's gonna come out. It's gonna come easy to you. Yes, make sure you drop your links in the chat so others can subscribe to you, or make sure they are subscribed to you. There's Raven's link. You just don't know who might not realize that they're not subscribed to you.
Hey, Johnny, you sell on
What was the question?
you sell on Poshmark?
No.
No.
Only thing I do sell on, which I did this weekend. I don't know if anybody saw the links. I did post on my group page this weekend. I refreshed my Etsy and Mercari store. And so what I did was I did post the quilts that I make. When I make a quilt that's never been used, it's made from scratch, and I never make the same quilt twice. So I think it was 4 quilts I posted this weekend on my group page. If you want to check it out and see, if you have an idea maybe for someone for an item for a gift coming this Christmas, you can always reach out to me, and I would always be glad to give you an offer. If you want to make an offer, but only for those that are part of the channel, just let me know. Been reselling talk show at 7 p.m. tonight. I'll be doing awesome, Steve. There's the link if you haven't checked out Yellow Brick Road's reselling channel. I go live Monday, Wednesday mornings while packing orders. I think I caught you last Wednesday. I think it was. Is that what time is that? Oh, Yellow Brick Road. I want to say tomorrow. I'm always having trouble saying your name. I don't know why. Look at that. Everybody's subscribing to each other. That is awesome. I shared your quotes on my page. Well, thank you, Wendy. I did see that some people, I didn't see who, but I did see that somebody shared it.
Yeah, a big
no live show today because I'm sick. Oh, no. Hope you get to feeling better tomorrow. Yes. Okay, good. I'm trying to remember all these names. Let's see. I just have to find more channels just now. Yes. Awesome. There's Jennifer. Hello, good morning, and welcome. Carol's been dropping the links. I know we had a conversation this week, and I knew she might not make it. Yeah, I hope you get to feeling better.
Johnny, do you have a big quilt?
I'm sorry, what?
Big quilting machine?
Yes, I do. I can make up to a king-size quilt.
Wow.
Yeah. The biggest I've ever made was a Super King. That's the biggest I ever made. And that was on this new machine that I got. It took me, thank God it was for a teacher who wanted to pay me on a payment plan. And so basically, she wanted it to drop on to the side of her bed, almost to the bottom of the bed frame. So it was a lot bigger. So that's why I said it was a Super King.
Yeah.
And that is the biggest I ever made. And that was a special order too. When I mean things with teachers' books and shoes and pumps and tiaras and Paris and you name it. It was some special fabric I had to buy for that.
Wow.
But I guarantee you it was over $765 for that quilt. And she paid every bit of it, every little bit at a time. But once she finished, it was hers. Well, but also made pillow shams for it too. I usually don't do that, but she asked for them. So she paid for them and she got them. I was taking a quilting class then during the pandemic happened. I want to start up again. And I love doing it. And one of the things is, like I said, I never do the same quilt twice. Now I may use the same pattern, but I'll never make it the same way. Just like my Crown Royal quilt. I will never make another one like it.
Is it?
Actually, let me see if I can find that picture. Go ahead. Wait, what?
Is it possible to make a quilt with a regular sewing machine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only thing is you won't be able to do the stenciling on it.
Yeah, that's
That's the only thing I know of that you won't be able to do because it's got to be a free arm on a sliding table.
Yeah, the extension. Yeah.
Right. What it is, it's going to sit on a table that the bottom slides side to side, but the top one goes front to back at the same time. So this goes this way and this one goes this way. So you have two tables that are basically doing the sewing, but it has to be on a certain table. And it's called the long arm.
Right.
When you're doing that. Let's see here. Good morning, Love Hollas. Hello, hello, hello. What is your favorite pattern? I would have to say, I'm trying to remember the name of it. A picture frame. It's called the picture frame. That I've done a quilt on. Actually, I think, let me see something real quick. I want to see if I can find my pictures of my quilt. The one with the it's gonna probably be pictures. No, that's not it. Yeah, I gotta go on my old files. It's not gonna be on here. I don't think it is anyway. Let's see here. No, it's not gonna be here. I think I put one of those pictures on my Facebook page actually. Let me see which one it was I put on there. Let's see, a group.
Old.
Mm-hmm. Let me see if I can find it real quick on my ones I posted. I think it's one of the quilts that I posted. No, it's not one of those. It's not. That's not the pattern. So it's not the patterns I posted. Let's see here, Jimmy. Original quilts were made hand sewn, so of course it would have to be made with a one. Make one. Of course, you can make it on a sewing machine. Yeah, you can make it on a sewing machine, but when it does the stenciling, that we done by hand. I used to help my grandmother do it when I was a kid. In her living room, she had this large wooden frame, and we basically had to do it by sections. But yeah, you could do it on a sewing machine, but we did the stenciling itself by hand.
My aunt
Thank you, Carol.
made her one of those wooden frames in the basement. It hung from the ceiling and she could pull it down. But yeah, she did everything by hand on one of those big frames. The one quilt I have here is definitely done by hand. The other one is possibly it's done by hand. My one falls on the blue and white one.
Now let me clarify that when I say you asked the question if you can make it on a sewing machine.
Yeah.
I sew everything when it comes to I have a wall that I basically created on first. And it's one of these things where the fabric will stick to the item on the wall. And so first, before I even sew anything, I cut all my pieces the way I want to design it, the colors that I'm designing it in. Then I take each piece and I do all those on the sewing machine, which is on a featherweight. It's a 1945 featherweight machine. I sew all of that on the machine first. Then I make sure I put it back on the wall to make sure it's exactly what I want it per. And I only do one row at a time. And then I take each item and sew them back together. All of that is done on a sewing machine.
Right.
Then when I put it together, I put it on the machine where it's the back, the top, the batting that goes on the inside.
Yeah.
And then I cut and sew. Now I do sew the binding on the sewing machine. All the stenciling is done on the quilting machine, and that's a long arm. I have two frames as well, one here and one at the lake house, and I do have a quilting table that I use as well at the lake house. So that way when the lake house I can do some sewing there as well. Crocheting, I do crocheting as well, but I only crochet Afghans, scarves, and hats. What, Laura?
I said D collections. Was on our show last week, or the week before. She showed me her quilting machine that she has. It was behind her.
Peddling Prophet, that is so true. It is relaxing. I actually did a lot of crocheting when I was going through my chemo. And believe it or not, I sold more by going through my chemo, relaxing and crocheting than I've ever did before when I was going through my chemo. I sold a lot of hat and scarf sets by me doing that. I'm not afraid to do it in public. It's just going through chemo. It was really nice to sit there. Do you sign all your quotes? Yes, I also do a label. But like Wendy was saying earlier about the Amish, one of the things I do is I always put something different when making each quilt to make it unique. Like if it's something to do with, I did an angel,
Right.
the guardian angel quilt. I also put in crosses when I'm stenciling. I'll do something different with the stenciling.
Right.
And everything's done by hand because you have to physically move to design what you want on the machine. And the reason I do this is because the machine does have 2 handles, and you basically have to go forward and back, side to side.
Right.
And so I always have each quilt with something, depending on the person. I'll even put their name in it. Like the one I made for Robert, I put his real name and his nickname within the quilt.
Nice.
But you would have to look for it because that's part of the stenciling. I never do the stenciling twice of the same on every quilt, but I will make it unique for that person.
Right.
Like for his sisters, when I made their quilts for Christmas for the first year when I started doing quilts, I did the same thing. I put their real name and their nickname in the quilt, so you would be able to see it when looking for it.
Right. Yeah.
And the same thing when I did for my dad, I put my dad's name in it, and then I put "Love Dad," "Love You Dad" in the quilt itself in the stenciling. But you have to look for it. Yeah. But yeah, I always do something unique for that person, depending if it's somebody whoever's ordering it. But if it's just a general quilt that I'm doing to sell, like at a craft show, I don't make anything special. I will do something in the stenciling to make it unique to that quilt.
Right.
And then I did one that was the Black Tie Affair. That was the very first quilt I did double-sided. Will I ever do a double-sided quilt again? Hell no. Not me. That was a lot of work, and I thought I could do it, and I did, but I had to have my dad help me because I did some mistakes, and I misread the pattern. My very first quilt, they said it was for a beginner. Lord Jesus, that was not for a beginner. But I did it. I need one of your quilts. They're in, if you go to my Facebook group, I did post 4 of those this weekend. Those are all are listed on Etsy.
I was going to say, you have one on your Etsy shop. Yeah.
I'm sorry, what?
I was just going to say, you have your quilts in your Etsy shop.
Yeah, I do. Maria, hello, good morning, and welcome. And I do have more. I had just not listed them yet. I have multiples left that I need to take pictures of and put on the Etsy. I have the one with a guardian angel. I have a dragonfly. I have a what would they call those again? Tinkerbell, the little fairies.
Yeah,
I have all of that. Double-sided is, yes, it was, and I'll never do that again. But again, I wanted my first quilt to be different, just like when I made my Crown Royal Bags quilt. I made one and then never did another one. Actually, I think it's on my Facebook page. Now that I'm thinking of it, I did do it. I did do some pictures of it. Let's see here. Where is my other pictures at? Let me see, because I think I have it on my Facebook page. Photos, right here, photos. Oh, I know why, because I'm on the wrong profile, on the wrong page. That's why. No, that's not it. I'm going to have to find it and have it ready. I'm going to bring it tomorrow morning on. I'm going to have to do it, and I'll post it again. But I have one with the Crown Royal bags that I made. I had one of every color. I had the big ones, the small ones, the Indianapolis race car, different color Crown Royal bags. I took them all and made a quilt out of it. And I still have more bags. Trust me. I got enough to make another one, but not like the one I made.
I used to have tons of those bags because
I still do.
When Brian was a bartender, every time they'd open a new bottle, he'd bring home the bag. So yeah, I have all the colors.
Here we go. Let's see if it's on here. Yeah, it is on my other profile. My personal. Where's my albums? I hate it when I can't find things on Oh yeah, I got a commercial then when I was on a TV show for the Light the Night Walk, and when I was on the commercial for the Saints, they were doing a commercial for the lottery tickets, the scratch offs. I was in a commercial for that one. Oh, here we go. All right, here's my very first quote I made, double-sided, called The Black Tie Affair. Share. You're going to see a difference in this one because this one has crosses throughout the stenciling that I did. Share. This is my very first quote I made.
Oh, wow, that's pretty.
That is the front of it. And here's the back of it.
Oh, wow.
That is the first one I did with the first quilt I made. That's the before I even did the stenciling.
You did way out?
Huh?
Take the easy way out?
What you mean?
Double-sided like that, it made it hard. That's a hard quilt.
Well, it is a hard quilt, but the actual pattern, you see how the ends are right here with the tips? If you look at with the ribbons right here on the tips, the original pattern did not have that. I had to add this, like from this right here, all this row on the outside, I had to add to make it look bigger because of the way it is. But right here, you see the bow tie in the center? That's why it's called the Black Tie Affair. And so what I did on the back was I just did one large one, and then I did the backing itself. That was my very first quilt. Now I'm trying to find my Crown Royal one. Oh yeah, and I sold, this is my first painting I did. I sold it at a let me share this again. This was my very first painting I ever painted. I sold it to Miss Debbie and Max. It was one of those wine and paint things at church. So I don't know if y'all can see it, but it's got the guy standing next to it with the saxophone against the pole. I did that one in 2014. That was my very first painting I ever did. Let me see if I can find the Crown Royal quilt. I know it should be in here because I posted it. This is me when I dressed up as a hippie for Christmas Halloween. Oh my God. This is when Robert met me.
Nice.
That was when I I'm still trying to find the quilt machine, the Crown Royal quilt. And I know I posted it. Yeah, that was my year that Robert met me. And I didn't even know Robert at the time. Why can I find my Crown Royal quilt? Albums, here we go. I can't find it. That's interesting. Oh, well. I'll have to find it and bring it on tomorrow because I know I have it. It might be in my old files. All right, let's see. What did I mess up? Oh, here we go. Johnny, I found the pot holders I bought from you when cleaning the spare room. I plan to give them as Christmas. Awesome! Yeah, I also make pot holders. They're called microwave warmers. Or you can also use them in when eating ice cream and holding the bowls or if anything's cold. I also make those as well. Those I do all on the sewing machine. I don't do those on the quilting machine. 2000 fairs looking at quilts. Yeah, I do too. Let's see. Not going to get caught up on the chat. Yes, don't forget the Powerball in the lottery tonight. Nobody won. Somebody here in Massachusetts did win $1 million on the lottery yesterday.
Ow.
I didn't buy any tickets. Was it Saturday? No, Saturday. Turned out really nice. You did. Well, thank you, Peddling Profits. Hello, Nikki. Good morning. Hello and welcome. We're sharing my quilts. Thank you. And always love to create a quilt that's never the same twice. The one y'all saw that I posted, I don't know if y'all saw the one this past weekend when I did for the I actually got the idea of this quilt because I did make a quilt for somebody for their dad. It was basically similar to, but not exactly, because I had some extra fabric that I bought extra to be able to do this quilt. And I did just post this past weekend. Let's see, post. This one here, actually, Wendy shared it. This is a quilt that I only did, like I said, this one I only did one. This is the one I did this weekend that I posted on Facebook because I have these on Etsy. Can I enlarge this? Yeah, we go. All right, here we go. There's the quilt itself. It's a bicentennial quilt. As you see in this one, I do have the swirls all the way around it in the waves, in the stenciling. There you go. You see how the stenciling is? I never did the same stenciling in each quilt, and that's the front of it closer. It's a bicentennial quilt. I just posted that on Facebook this week, and these are items listed, and this is the back of it. I use the, it's called irrigated colors. That's a close-up of it. So yeah, that's on my Etsy store. But yeah, I did post that this weekend. But I never did the same quilt twice. I'm sorry, what, Laura? Hello, Lavita. You're breaking up.
How do you find time to quilt and crochet when you list so much?
If I'm traveling, I'm bringing my crochet stuff and crocheting. If I'm just got time to sit there and not do anything, I'm going to quilt. I have more quilts to put out. I just haven't taken the pictures of them yet. Good morning, Sharon. Hello, good morning, and welcome. It's all in reference to if I got time to sit there and not do it, like I used to tell my employees, if you got time to lean, you got time to clean.
Right.
If I got time to sit on my butt and watch TV, I got time to do something creative.
That's true.
I can do a quilt in less than a week from start to finish.
Really?
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah. And I love doing things like that because it's very relaxing. We will see on the news with the winning ticket. Yeah, that was somebody from Louisiana, Massachusetts won the $1 million. They didn't have all the numbers, but they had enough to get $1 million, which is fine with me. Let's see. Thank y'all. I have a group on Facebook for home decor items my mom and I make and resell. Awesome. I have to check it out.
Yeah, I bought a brand new sewing machine and I haven't even.
Thank you, Nikki.
Yeah.
What kind of brand is it?
It's a Brother.
Oh, okay. Crafting is very relaxing. I love it. I have my long arm is a Juki.
Uh-huh.
And then I have a Singer featherweight. It's one of the older Singers that are featherweight. And I bought a special table for that because it sits inside the table.
Right. Yeah.
And then I also have a Brother and 2 other Singers just here. And plus I want to say it's a Juki embroidery machine. Or no, that's a Brother. That's a Brother. I do some quilts where I did a donation 2 years ago to a school for a guy who was his mom I was real good friends with. And I did one with the colors of their school. But I also stenciled and then I did embroidery of the music notes in all the corners because he was in his local band and they were doing a fundraiser for the band. And I donated that one. I never made another one like it, but I did use the embroidery machine to do that on the quilt. I can't wait for the day I have time to sew again. Yeah, it's relaxing.
You need to make sure you sign all your quilts.
I do.
Do you? Okay.
I also have
because the reason I'm saying that is because my aunt never signed her quilts, and I after
Well,
her to do
in
that.
every corner, when you're looking at the back of my quilt, when you flip the quilt over,
Uh-huh.
always all my quilts have it to the right bottom corner of the quilt. I have this sewed really well into the quilt. Plus, I also sign it when I'm stenciling it. But I have these to put on every quilt.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, she wouldn't get tags or anything, and I was
Yeah.
always after her.
No, I do that on every quilt. When I first started, I had these. Now these are only used for smaller things like those pot holders.
Right?
Anything that's small, I do use these. Only because it's a smaller item. Or even when I make mask, when I do mask.
Definitely. Yes.
And I do these on the smaller items. Yeah, I buy those by the hundreds because I do so many.
Yeah.
But yeah, I also do my name, my initials within the quilt when stenciling as well.
That's good.
Yeah. Well, I do so many. Back in Louisiana, I was doing them every week.
Yeah, the two quilts I have on my bed, whoever made them never signed them. I looked and looked.
Yeah, because usually they'll put them in the stenciling.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Chaos hit 400. Awesome. Also, I saw that Ella made her 500 this weekend.
Oh, did she?
Yes, I saw the little video she did.
Cool.
Be on it. Thrift and flip. Hello and good morning. Johnny be on it, not playing tags and all great. Well, thank you. Yes, that's one thing I've always did at the beginning. The very first quilt I ever did, automatically I had those ready when I did my first quilt. But then once I started getting more into like the smaller things, I had to get the smaller one because it was too big to put on anything. Because I do put those on the microwave bowls that I make.
Right.
Where you can either put them and use them in the microwave.
Yep.
They're washable, they're flippable, and that kind of thing. So yeah.
I have a set.
Yep. I sell them as a set sometimes too. Yeah. Now I have made complete sets of small, medium, and large for custom orders.
Yeah, I got the set that you made, the large and the small, I think.
Yeah, the small. That was a large and a medium.
Large and a medium with holders. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the two quilts that I have on my bed are, I would call them the applique quilts because
they got applications in the center.
Yeah, the one has every square has an owl in it, and the other one that I have, every square has, the little girl with the hats and the dress. I don't know what you call it.
I remember, it's almost like the one that they use for the strawberry shortcake.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
Those were very popular back in the day. I have two of those. My grandmother gave me.
Yeah, they both look like I said, I think they're called applique quilts.
Yeah.
And they both look like they were hand sewn.
Well, back in the day, they did a lot of that.
Yeah.
And every now and then you can find a quilting kit that already has them pre-cut for you.
Yeah, Marion's had those, and she's been selling them like hotcakes.
Winter hits. Yes. I'm the same way in the winter. Here's another quilt I did. Now, that's one thing this is my first scrapping quilt that I did. When I say scrappy quilt, it's from different pieces of extra material, the fabric that I cut from off of items that I made in the past.
Right.
And this is the quilt that is called a scrappy quilt. And this was just basically cutting and sewing completely different pieces together.
Yeah.
And then basically keep sewing and sewing. And then keep on making it into a square.
Right.
And then each one I did a picture frame. This is what a picture frame is.
That is a picture frame. Okay, yeah.
And then I did the little squares in between each one of these. To fill it. And then it basically came with a border.
Because both of these are like picture frames. Like each square has a color around it.
And here's the way I do my stenciling, always on the right bottom corner.
Okay, there you go. Yeah.
And then that's the back of it.
pretty.
That's the actual the actual print of it right there.
That is very.
And then this next one, this one I made for just to try it. It was a different one that I've never done before, and it was a little challenging, but I loved it. I really have to say this was an easy. After doing it for the first time, it was really easy.
That's.
And it's basically taking the squares and turning it sideways, and then adding the border, and then mixing the colors in the squares. Yeah. And then the biggest thing is to make sure you cut these right here.
Yeah.
Once I started it, I really enjoyed this one. And then this is the back of it. It looks almost like puzzles.
Right. I like that. That's pretty.
And you can see the stenciling that I do.
Yeah, that is really pretty.
And that's another close-up of the back. And on the sides, what I used was for the binding, I did a yellow.
Yeah, that's pretty.
And so, yeah, each time I do something, it's always a different creation. Never the same. Lone Star Picker, hello. How you doing? Let's see. Here we go. I'm at 9,600 to hit like 10K.
Wow.
Yeah, it is hard. You're right about that. I have to read that again twice. Let's see. It was good with the little planning we had. We both get just so busy. Yeah, you just got to have the time and make the time sometimes if you want to. And it's all relaxing. All this stuff, I love it. I like the scrappy quilt. That is really nice. Thank you. Actually, my stepmother taught me how to do that one when she first started teaching me how to do the scrappy quilt. I just started going on with it, and she showed me how to get started. And then I was being able to just take a piece of fabric that was left over. I have a tote what I put them in. And then what I do is I'll take and you keep sewing and sewing and sewing until you get a nice square. And then you cut your squares the way you want them, and you make every one of the squares the same size. So you just keep on adding and adding, and then you take those pieces and you add some more until you get a square. Very easy to do. Well, thank you so much. I enjoy this kind of stuff. And I have more. I just got to take pictures of them and put them up. In Louisiana, I did a lot of craft shows. Whereas here, since I moved here, I missed the first one when we moved here, and I couldn't do it. Because they already started it. We were able to go to check it out. But I always feel like...
I used to do craft shows also.
I always like the look of scrap quilts better than the... Yeah. It's just the way... Yeah. I love it. It was very easy and relaxing. Like the colors of the new pattern quilt you made. Thank you. Yeah, I have buku fabric. Trust me. My fabric closet is full.
Dee has been buying Marion in her last storage auction.
Mm-hmm.
She got a ton of the kits with the material and everything.
Mm-hmm.
She's been selling those like hotcakes at our auction, and Dee has been buying them. And yeah,
hey, I'm not buying any fabric right now because I got so much of it.
Right.
That I don't need more. So yeah. Y'all look, Larry needs one more. He's at 199. And I'm sure we got 24 y'all in here. Check and see if you're subscribed to Larry. If you're not, let's help him out. Get him over the 200 because he's only one away from 200. Can we at least check and make sure you're subscribed? There's this link. If you do, go to it. If it says the word subscribe is in red, it means you're not subscribed. Change it to gray. Let's see if we can get him over 200 and go back and watch a video here and there. And make sure you make a comment. Love that clean, bald head and the beard looks trimmed. Well, thank you. It's a whole new look I did about 2 weeks ago. I think I might need to go back and because I'm already starting to get the white here and above my lip.
I loved your white beard.
I haven't gotten tired of it. It was something different. I mean, I've been having it for so long. He needs 50 to get to 700. Wow, you're getting there, Louis. Simply Dana, hello, good morning, and welcome. So yeah, y'all be on the lookout. I will be taking more pictures of other quilts I have. Now remember, if you see the quilts I have on Etsy, the prices that I have on them is my cost of what's in it. That is it. I keep track of all my quilts on how much it costs to make it, and that is it.
Yeah, that's sad because you should get paid for your work.
Well, I do have some time put into it, but the majority of it is eaten up by the fabric.
Yeah, quilts are still it's a process.
Oh, yeah.
You should be
Yeah, I
patient.
keep track of my time. Each quilt I make, I actually have a folder that I take a picture of it, the pattern I used on that quilt, how much time it took me to make it, and how much fabric it took in material. And I keep that with every quilt, and I have it in a binder.
Nice.
I even have the ones that I sold. I've had a quilt go all the way to California. I've also had a quilt go all the way to when I lived in Louisiana, that it went to North Carolina and one to Florida. So definitely my quilts have been selling.
Nice.
But again, that was all, I want to make an order. I need this color, that color, specific colors I do and do not want. And so I just basically make it the way they want. And yeah, I do a lot of customized ones. Well, y'all, look, it is that time. I have some work I got to get done, but I notice my numbers are going down. Before we go, I want to thank each and every one for always coming in and showing your love and support to the channel. I really enjoyed showing off my quilts. I will be posting more pictures pretty soon of the others that I have. So be on the lookout for those. I will share those in the community page. As long as I know that I've listed it on Etsy, then I'll turn it around and list it and show it on Facebook as well in the group page. So again, Laura, before we go, let everybody know what you got going on, when you got it going on, and whose channel, this, that, and the other before we go.
Okay. My channel all this week, Monday, 7 p.m. Eastern, tonight. It's myself, Melanie, and Ella. Tomorrow night, it's going to be myself. Well, tomorrow, during the day at 1 p.m. Eastern, Melanie and I have a book sale. Then we come back on at 7 p.m. Eastern, and it's going to be myself and Melanie and Roy, because we're doing the October 5th celebration for cannabis. It's a cannabis day. We're doing a special show. Wednesday, we're off. Thursday, we come back on 7 p.m. Eastern, and it's myself, Melanie, and Michael Whalen, a.k.a. Wheels. And then on Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern, we do our book sale. At 7 p.m. Eastern, it's myself, Melanie, and Marion. And that's our week. And if you want to be a guest on the show, send myself or Melanie an email. Mine's really easy. LauraBimos@gmail.com. And we will get you scheduled. We are scheduled into November, but we will get you scheduled.
All right. Jennifer's been dropping links. Don't forget today at 4 o'clock is the Mindful Merch show they do every Monday at 4 p.m. Eastern. There's the link. Set your reminder. Don't forget Dawn and Mary do their live shows every Tuesday and Thursday at 12 p.m. Eastern. And they get ready to do a video again today on them playing that video game. So if you haven't watched the other ones, you might want to get caught up to get an idea of what the videos have been about. I think they're pretty cool. I'm not into gaming, but those were pretty cool videos. John, hello, good morning, and welcome to see each and every one. Don't forget today at 5 p.m. Eastern, I do have the Fun Night Bingo Night at 5 p.m. Eastern. It's free to play. Miss Carol is my new co-host, so come and check us out and support her as well today at 5 o'clock. Hello, Greg. So don't forget that. And again, every Wednesday, I do have the 2 o'clock Hump Day auction. And this Friday is the TGIF sale Buy It Now auction this Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern, and it's every 2 weeks. So come out and see who is our guest on the show and who is going to be up selling what. So good to see each and every one of you. John, I hope you're feeling better. So before I leave, again, like I say, before I end each and every show, don't forget at the end of the show, the link will still be up in the chat if you want to come in and talk a little bit after the show. You're more than welcome to join us after the show. And like I say, before I end each and every show, love always. Love is always free. Please be kind to one another until we meet into another chat. Have a blessed and fabulous day. And until we meet again, later. Peace out.
Bye.